No. No, I don't.
Well, do it anyways.
Alright, red team for this game, Southspawn, Ohio, Conqueror, Petropavlos, Minotaur, Marcia, Haraguma, Daring, Ragnar. I'm gonna run a commercial from, like, 3 minutes ago. So, like, 5 minutes ago.
Nice.
Like,
So basically, the game got launched 2 seconds after you left.
I know. That's how it
Awesome
works.
timing.
Well, it's
Well,
like if you want the game, if you want a bus to come, you just spark up cigarette. That's how it works. It used to be anyway. Right. So builds anything spicy? Anything spicy?
not really. There's a conch here on Wayne's side. That's an interesting pick.
Ranger mod Stalin. Dazzle gearing. It's not a leg mod conk, is it?
No.
No. Okay, good.
It's a very, very normal standard conch.
I think that was the Oh Boy special, the leg mod conk. Alright, initial deployments. Green team going to be sending over the ACAP, Minotaur, Delny. Why is there a Delny on my screen? Keyring, Petropavlovsk. Stalingrad going for this island position here for radar control. Vermont going to be heading over with the A squad. And then over to D, we're going to be sending Ragnar, San Martin, Montana.
Right. And Wayne is going for Daring Wagner on an A contest. Pet was probably gonna just go to the B island eventually. Double Marseille going to A as well, and Ohio is probably gonna stay like F line-ish, I would guess. And Haragumo, Minotaur, Conqueror are going for the home cap. So no home cap push from both teams. Instead, we see kind of heavy A commitment from both instead.
We're going to see a meat grinder. It's two San Martins pushing into this. I mean, two Marseilles pushing into this. Or kiting
This
away
could be
from this.
someone violently exploding immediately. They're having smoke coming out, smoking up the Wagner as well. Interesting.
Yeah, but they don't have radar range or anything. And I think they just outspot the
In fact, the
Delny
Wagner
anyway.
in fact, the smoke is exclusively for the Wagner. The Daring is just going. Now we're gonna hide with these tops, which are an awkward trajectory, but he should be able to find a gap there.
Let's get caught on the
Radar comes
radar on the way
out.
out.
Yeah, but he's already out of the range, so not much happening. Takes like one weapon.
Petro radar comes out, finds Minotaur, Delny.
Yep, Vermont Salvo coming in blind into the smoke, I guess?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Sando special. I was coming for the Minotaur, doing quite a bit.
Well, there's two Marseilles there, so.
I think the Padwood did the majority of the damage, actually. Basisa was not doing too much. And Wayne is gonna try to contest A here.
Yeah, I don't really see a way to deny this. The Minotaurs are going to get forced back by the very existence of two Marseilles on this flank, so this should just be taken quite free. And there's no way to farm out that Petro. You're not going to get any damage onto the Marseilles with anything, really.
I mean, the Minotaur already waited, so even if he was in range, there's nothing you can do anyways. So A cap taken by Wayne here.
Delany chooses to open up on the Petro for reasons.
Again, I'm a bit surprised that Shaft is just giving up A so easily, considering they don't push for home cap either.
Ragnar's going into B at least.
Like, Rangers has a bunch of ships in positions where they're not really directly contesting anything. Like, they have an extra Stalingrad on the 679 island, but Grain didn't do that. Instead, put just 2 Marseilles next to the A cap, which just secures them the cap. Charles Wagner now in the B cap, but he's gonna be away there in 13 seconds from the petrol. And the Ohio's gonna have a cyber.
Well, Shaft Petrol is currently crossing broadside to 2 Marseilles. Loses his engine.
What chunk? Petro deciding not to wait, so they're just giving up B here. There's a San Martin caught bow on the 8 line though.
Yeah, Camille is kind of suffering. There's a Conqueror there waiting for the turnout, and, well, Haraguma Minotaur just could rinse him.
He's just gonna die. Like, he cannot turn out. He just can't. At this range, the Minotaur's gonna sit on him, and the Conqueror's just gonna blap him anyways. Just... Yeah, he just got caught. It's that simple. He did get an F key though, so he's gonna have a waiter again. There it goes. Picks up everything. Montana Salvo from Deepest Dungeon. Decent, but not enough for a kill, so that's just a freebie. Uncommon mistake, honestly, to be caught like that.
Malamu's getting farmed.
Understandable. You're how on Ohio in mid? Why? Not an immediate threat of dying, but he has to reverse out of here. It's gonna be quite the distance you have to reverse. Actually, with the Vermont rotating over as well, this is gonna be painful very fast. Here's a fire. Pops damage gun now.
Well, has a nice angle on the Stalingrad. The 0 damage. But it was a nice angle.
Reversing out of it, so it's just gonna be overpens on the bow.
Ohio DCP about to go down. Let's see if they can get any fires.
He has a heal in 4 seconds. But now the Minotaur has an angle on him as well.
There's the instant fire.
I think he's just dead. He's actually just dead. Speaking of uncharacteristic mistakes. Like, I don't really know what he was doing there.
Double fire.
Yeah, and he is out in 5 seconds, so that's it. He's trying to make the turn now, but there's a Montana server coming in as well. Yeah, and he's gonna die anyways.
Okay, so battleship donation for donation of San Martin.
Yep. Meanwhile, the Marseilles are walking, and they found the Minotaur again.
Oh dear, that's a dead minnow.
And this is a really close range find here. Gearing is sprinting over, but doesn't have a smoke available yet. The Petro also has an extra angle on the Minotaur from the side. Minotaur does find it here, and it is not taking that much damage from the Marseilles, actually.
Well,
and he does go dark. Oh! He does live. That's the big part here.
Yeah, but now look at the Petro's position.
Yeah, that's not a good spot. Actually, can KotS go forward, I guess? Like, realistically speaking, what is actually preventing him from going forward?
And around, yeah. long-range conk salvo. About it.
I mean, the conk is gonna become an issue eventually, but it's still gonna buy him time though if he goes forward a bit.
The shaft are completely surrounded right now.
Yep. Equal ships, but gave up too much map control. The Wagner barely dodges tops here, and he's caught in this minnow Raider. Oh no. Pops his Raider though, and picks up the Harugumo. How much support does Shaft's Wagner have here? Montana surely has a salvo, right?
Delny does. So does Stalingrad.
There's gonna be a
Pick up
trade.
the Harugumo, and that's gonna leave Amazing all by himself in that smoke. With
Amazing needs to
Montana
run now.
looking for him.
No, Amazing needs to absolutely run. There's a Delny there. And the Delny is probably gonna try to spot him if he stays there. Is the Minotaur actually going into the cap here, or are they just gliding in because he needs to turn out? He got himself stuck on the wreck for a second. Oh dear.
He's got top.
Stalin Raider comes out, does barely not catch the Minotaur. How close is the Montana to this Minotaur?
Yes.
Oh no. Blind Cyber coming in? Oh, that wasn't a blind Cyber, he was actually spotted for a second.
Oh, Stalingrad's in too.
He's not gonna get away. This is a free kill for the taking for Shaft.
You say free.
He's gonna stall for as long as he can with the smoke, but
Petro's dying still, by the way.
Yeah, he spots the Daring at Delny, but he just goes down immediately.
Torps towards the Montana, miss. Yeah, Dino in the middle is just getting farmed out by the Ragnar and Conqueror.
Yep.
And there's Petro behind him. So the Petro for Rain is now rotating.
What are these positions right now? Shaft is still very much surrounded. Shaft's Vermont is kind of just sitting there. I wonder what his plan is here, because he doesn't actually have angles on anything, but he's kind of preventing Wayne's ships from moving.
Well, Rain's ships don't need to move right now.
Most importantly, he prevents Arturios from actually going into the B cap. It depends, right? Shaft is going for a play on Wayne's home cap now, and they totally have the time for this.
Yeah, but the Stalingrad's getting farmed out.
What is actually spotting the Stalingrad?
Nothing.
I think it's the Stalin shooting that spots the Stalingrad, which means. Oh, that's a double fire though. That's painful. He's actually spotted by the Daring behind him. Oh, never mind. He's probably just. He's actually dead. He's just dead. His Raider is coming out now. It's more of like a panic, I'm gonna die Raider. This kill is gonna. He's somehow alive for now?
Yeah, but he's broadside with Petro.
That he is. And he does end up dying.
Well, Vermont is also dying. He's being farmed by two Marseilles and a Daring.
Yeah. Conqueror ended up eating a single top. Vermont is getting completely murdered. There's also Kong Cybers coming in for good measure. Another kill for Wayne. Just
So
was
Rain's
getting
gonna be able to
run
take...
down by a Montana.
Yeah, well, Rain are going to be able to take B now. Also, Edward's about to get absolutely clapped by a Conqueror at point blank. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ouch! You did not need that HP, right?
No, and there's still another turret. Gearing is also being ran down by the Daring.
Radar coming out from the petrol, picking up the Delny again. Just for good measure. More Kong servos. Yeah, Delny finally goes dark, so he's not dead. But my god, this does not look good for Shaft. I don't see a way in. They need multiple kills somehow. They're trying to farm down the Conqueror, but it's a Conqueror.
Well, Zill's also getting shot at.
Yep. And he is at 11k HP.
Not anymore.
Yep. HP got reduced to 0, and Shaft's time to win this game has been reduced to 0 as well.
Rain will take a 1-0 lead in our grand final. I mean, that was basically a strat diff, right?
Yeah, again. Just Shaft positioning their ships a bit too poorly, I feel like. Like, they're not going for a home cap push, but they're not putting enough ships at A to prevent Rain from actually getting it. So they lose A, and then they also get home cap pushed. What? How? Like, you have to play for one of them at least. But that was only game 1. We have more games remaining. At least 2 at least.
Yeah.
Our next one is gonna be Warrior's Path.
It is. See, they just got surrounded in that game. They gave up A because there was 2 Marseilles there, and they just had nothing to prevent that pushing at all. And then they got pushed.
I feel like Shaft positioned too many ships in mid.
Yeah, and they didn't get control of anything with those positions.
Yep.
And you had free-floating Ragnars farming out your Stalingrad, farming out your Petro, farming out all your ships.
Like, Shaft had 2 raiders to have control over like Raider B, but Rain never contested B with a DD. They went B like late game when everything from Shaft was already dead. So unlucky.
You can't end yourself.
That is indeed a strat div.
Alright, well, let's do you on at the map introduction video for our next match, which will be Warrior's Path, because I don't have any analysis for that.
With more coastline than any country in the world, the nooks and crannies of the shores of northern Canada set the stage for a showdown between opposing fleets. Amidst the barren rocks and snow-capped peaks, only one team will remain unvanquished. This is Warrior's Path. Warrior's Path is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the extreme left, B is in the center, and C is on the far right. Given how the caps are arranged and how risky entering the B cap is in the early game, the most action is commonly found along the 1, 2, and 9-10 lines. To the west, Cap A now no longer can be safely controlled with radars from nearby islands. Teams will have to rely on smokescreens and additional fire support to gain the upper hand in the battle for this capture point. Capture Area B is a difficult and challenging place to be in the early goings of a game. While the capture point was moved to a more central position, nearby islands still provide plenty of cover for radar cruisers, making this point exceptionally challenging to capture. Off to the east, the sea cap offers solid cover for cruisers along the northwestern and southwestern edges, but precious little cover inside the cap itself. The long, narrow channel to the east that connects C to B is a frequent place to see pushes occur in the mid to late game, depending on the board positions of each team. Warrior's Path has a long and storied history within the tournament, having produced many close and competitive games. It begs the question, what memorable plays and matches will result this time around? 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Warrior's Path.
Do you happen to pick up our bands for this series? This map?
God damn it. Bands. Bands are Kleber ban from Shaft and Moskva ban from Wayne.
Understandable. We don't like the French days around there.
Moskva ban is... I mean, there's like the standard Moskva position on the islands to the right of the V-cap, right?
And the left. For the northern team.
You usually play it on the right, right?
The 4-5 line island usually gets used on the northern spawn, but yeah.
So you either have to bring a Petro or a Stalingrad there instead. Or Des Moines. But Des Moines tend to spontaneously combust, so it's like, eh.
You
I think the South Island doesn't even have range with the Des Moines. Yeah, been a little bit of a weird one. Both teams are readied up, so maybe actually it's good to go soon.
Well, plus or minus official waiting time.
Look, we can't account for that because we never know. Honestly, interesting to me how radar picks and radar positions have to evolve because of bans sometimes. Like for Moskva ban, it's usually a bit easier because Stalin and Petro both exist. Petro is usually the least likely replacement for Moskva because it has a very short radar and it's also just very limited. Because it's like on the same restriction pool as in Moskva. But if you ban Des Moines, it has a massive impact. We don't really have that many 10 km raiders on tier 10 anymore, right? Like Puerto Rico is just hard banned. We have Des Moines, we have Minotaur. That's it, right?
Salmon's 9, Worcester's 9.
Salem's 8.5.
Stalin, Petro, Moscow are all 12. Nevsky and Brisbane are permaban, they're 12.
And the most DD raiders are 7.5 apart from Gdansk, which is 9. Yeah, I feel like the game could use another 10 km raider somewhere.
Put it on Goliath.
Unironically, it could use it. It would give it something, right?
Yeah.
Like suddenly you would have a kiting radar cruiser that kinda can live without a smoke. I don't know, man. Feels kind of... That sounds a bit sus.
Fine, put it on
It's just
Gibraltar.
I mean, the thing is, it's less likely to explode to tops.
Put it on Gibraltar then.
No. We don't
Why,
need
do
a
you-
smoke plus radar cruiser.
Plymouth is also 9-kilometer radar. Wait, is Plymouth 9 or 10? 9, I think. Right? 9?
Time is 9.
Forget that shit even exists.
Right.
One day the Germans will invent radar. And the Italians and
Sorry?
French. One day the Germans, French, and Italians will invent radar.
We don't do that here.
Hmm. It's been a long day.
I mean, we're clocking in at 5 hours now.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday we were live for 5 hours 40, and we are very likely to go over that today. However, we're getting some really, really spicy games for that, so good trade-off.
Also, apparently all of outside is exploding right now.
What?
It's the 5th of November, so there's just fireworks everywhere.
Hold on. Maybe at your place?
Maybe all over the United Kingdom.
Who cares about the UK?
Me. I live there.
Okay.
Still waiting for official.
Are we waiting for official? I think we're waiting for Shaft to say ready at some point, but maybe not. Never mind, we're launching.
I don't remember Shaft saying they were ready.
I mean, all of them are readied up for like 3 minutes straight, so we would assume it is ready.
Well, anyway, here we are, dropping into game number 2 of our best of 5 international grand final.
Where we stare at loading screens because, yes. There we go.
Right, green team for this game will be Shaft in the northern spawn here on Warriors Path, and they're going to be running Montana, Vermont, San Martin, Des Moines, Petropavlovsk, Stalingrad, Gearing, Delny, Gdansk.
And on the south side, we have Wayne running double Vermont, San Martin, Des Moines, Petro, Stalingrad, Gearing, Daring, and Gdansk.
So Daring versus Delny and Montana versus Vermont. Pretty much a mirror matchup apart from those two.
Much. Although these, especially the Gearing versus Daring trade, obviously has a lot of impact on how the game is played.
Daring,
Battleship choices, not so much usually. Unless it's a smoke Daring for some reason, but it's not, so.
Can we not even... Don't mention that cursed thing. Otherwise it might appear.
No. We're summoning it.
Don't wish these cursed things into existence.
I didn't see any spicy builds on anyone.
Yeah, Dastard with the heavier P Vermont once again.
I'm not. I'm stopping. I'm just gonna stop mentioning that because yes.
I'm not. It's still weird.
I used to. It's a totally fine pick. What do you mean?
Initial deployments over the air cap for Shaft. We're going to be sending San Martin Delny with Vermont and Stalingrad in support. I think Stalingrad's probably going to take the radar position on the 4-5 line island. B cap, we have a Gdansk heading there to go radar this Daring away and make him suffer a little bit. And then over at sea, we've got Gearing, Des Moines, Petropavlovsk, Montana. Petropavlovsk probably going to take up this position north of the sea island. And then Gearing, Des Moines going to pair up and be a little smoke train.
Yep. On Wayne's side, we have Gdansk, San Martin going for the A side. Vermont probably gonna sit on the 4 line as per usual. Daring going for the cap contest in B. Stalin probably going for the standard Raider Island. Petropavlovsk giving Des Moines going for C, and the second Vermont is probably gonna sit somewhere around the 7 line. Maybe going over to C at some point. You will see.
So, who do you favor on each flank?
Wait.
You just mumbled, and I didn't hear a word of it.
I didn't catch what you said. Sorry.
I said, who do you favor on each flank?
I mean, all flanks are really balanced right now, so I don't really see an advantage for either team.
Well, Raider comes there from the Gdansk at A, spots the Delny very briefly, and gonna get those resets, I guess.
Did he get them? He does, okay. That was very close. And Martin gonna be opening up on the Gdansk in return.
So's the Vermont, I don't think anyone's catching anything. And Taro lost all of his health. Like, all of his health.
He got double raided, and he did not enjoy this. The Gdansk just
he did.
went out. Yeah, the Gdansk just went out of smoke while he was raiding the Daring, and the Daring was in the cap. Like, he was so deep in that raid, and the Stalingrad follow-up just completely caught him off guard. It was a good trap play, honestly. Just trapping the Daring going for the B contest. Did the Daring not have RPF? Because you should have seen that something was there. But that's a good kill.
Gearing and Des Moines smoking up without Hydro active right now. Oh wait, Hydro's active
Des
now.
Moines does have. He does see the drops now. It's gonna be a bit awkward to dodge them, but I think he can make this gap. Yeah, he can. Bit close, but he can. And he's now just gonna start farming the pet robber, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The pet
So
robber's gonna
Vertonsville
return some blind fire.
So Vertonsville went with a kite style smoke, and the Bison Lulu smoke went much more aggressively positioned, which means Zill's not really going to be able to hold back this farming onto his Petro. Like, it's not like the collision style smoke we often see from 3X, where they'll just go at you and be like, right, we're going to win this.
I mean, the thing is, the Petro can just D-spot, as he's doing right now. So there's not really gonna be much farming happening anyways. And if you look at the minimap, space-wise, they're not that far apart.
Well, Gdansk just take the B cap after killing off his opposing Daring, and the Stalingrad's just sitting here. He's like, what do I do now? Montana looks like he's preparing for a walk, by the way. He might just be holding angles on the one smoke.
Yeah, right now he's definitely just holding angles in case this Des Moines gets spotted at some point. Although he's a bit far forward for that, he's actually reversing to get a better alert.
Bison just did a torpedo dodge that doesn't make any sense to me, and I'm hoping that was desync.
I didn't even see that.
He went in between two that were basically on top of each other.
I wish I saw that. See, it's not 3x, so I'm not staring at every torpedo set again. And that was rude. I'm not apologizing now. Alright. Wayne finally stepping onto a cap again. Dun's just stepping in. Pops a Raider, picks up the Delny. And I think he should be able to just get it here. So Martin is not in range. And he's not gonna be in range. Easy cap. And that at least stops the point bleed for now. And in the meantime, Wayne is also putting that Petro Pavlovsk in the C cap.
Yeah, but Shaft is rotating Maduzko over to A with his Gdansk. Meanwhile, Dastat is Vermont walking.
Does get a reset on
Zil,
the C cap.
yeah, Zil took a bit of damage there because he's currently getting shot at by both Lulu and
Yeah.
Lucar, but Lulu
The
has
smoke
torpedo
wasn't up
issues.
yet, but now he's gonna get re-smoked. Lulu does have some torpedo issues, but I think the border is good here. The border is good here.
Montana is no longer holding that position that we were on about before either, so he doesn't have the shot for Lulu right now.
Montana's actually starting to walk now.
Yeah, he spotted the entire way though.
What is actually spotting him here?
Vermont plane.
Oh, yeah. We can actually shoot him though. It's only the Vermont right now from the
Stalingrad.
free line.
Petro.
Malimo's actually just mirroring his movement. So it remains to be seen what's happening. I think Malimo actually needs to go for a wham immediately because Luca is in a really shitty spot. Like, look at his Petro position. And unfortunately, Montana is quite a bit faster than Vermont. There's a good possibility that Montana might actually get a cyber here. It is important to note here that
Earring torps.
Wayne did get the sea cap.
Gearing torps looking very spicy.
Well, Montana's trying to dodge the ram. Interesting choice. I don't know why. I think that's a really, really bad choice. Unless he like gets Malimu here, I don't see this being worth it. Because he's just getting absolutely hammered by Stalingrad and Petro now. He does some damage, but that's not enough. He just dies. Why? This is why.
And Dino ate several gearing torpedoes on the back of all this, and now is being farmed out by the Des Moines, who's re-smoking. Does have radar available, can probably get a radar out on a Bison's gearing if he wants to, but eh. And this Petro is still in the cap.
Yep. This, now Luca is like incredibly safe. Also not quite sure why Zil keeps shooting AP here. I'm confused. I'm just very confused. As Shaft definitely does A the top as well.
Yeah.
Not the end of the world, he took it on the bow and he has heals, but that hurts. But Shaft doing the counter push on A, they're gonna flip A again, so they're gonna keep points advantage for now. But I'm not sure how long Dino is gonna survive.
Not very, he's got gearing, torpedoing him.
And with that donation of a Montana there for free, like that was basically for free. Like the Vermont is up to 60k again. It's not even low. I just don't understand the decision. The game doesn't have damage con or a heal right now, so fires would just be permanent. But right now he's just not burning, because sometimes the game is just be like that.
Petro running fire prevention secretly. New tech.
Any fires, hello? Game? Hello?
No fires allowed. Amazing in his Stalingrad is now, like, looking like he might want to try and contest B.
This pathway is actually just not burning. He has damage gone ready again. It is not burning.
Amazing is being, like, half health by 2 Vermont salvos back to back.
Dino is trying desperately to get behind cover here.
DCP
He
finally
finally
goes
gets
up.
set on fire, but he found a heal because he just never caught a fire. And I think he found a safe position for now. It's an awkward one, but it works. So kill the knight for Shaft. For Wayne, sorry. And Shaft is just ticking points. Yeah, amazing thought about going into B, but look at what happened to his HP.
Yeah, Vermont 3 salvos. Like, every time that Vermont shoots, this is a massive chunk of his HP just disappears.
Yeah. Well, Wayne has 3 minutes to figure something out. They're gonna try to contest A with the Gdansk again, but there's a San Martin with Vader ready.
Well, they're rotating the Delny and San Martin. Stalin. Wait, they're rotating everything off here.
Vader coming out from Kimile. Guess that gets chunked by the Vermont a little bit, but not too much. He was still full HP. Removing the San Martin is gonna be really annoying.
Stalingrad has firing a nice salvo onto the Des Moines of Zill, though. Got a nice angle from here.
Doesn't actually do that much. Maybe they finally kill Dino here. They're going up, going forward even more, and I'm pretty sure now he has no way out of here.
Yeah, Zill and Vert left them to die.
There was not really much they can do at this point. The Petro just has a really awkward angle on them.
And the Petro's also going to collect all of Vert's torps that were aimed at the Stalingrad. Oh! He gets a massive chunk onto Amazing.
He got chunked, yeah. And he
goes down. Alright, the fact that Dino got a trade there is a miracle.
Meanwhile, Gang in his Gdansk is smoking up inside the A-cap. He's not spotted right now. It's just blind fire that's raining down on him. Now the Vader comes out from the Stalingrad and that's catching him. I think he's just gonna die here. The Stalingrad is also moving forward, so Gang is gonna have a hard time actually leaving Vader range down to 4k. Damage count is already down, so fire would be detrimental. 700, 400. He's out of radar range now, but he does go down.
Those are out of HP,
That's a big kill. I think that seals the deal here.
Well, there's 1 minute left. Vermont of Malun could potentially step on B, and that'll give him a little bit of delay, but...
He does not have the time. In 1 minute, he's not even going to reach B. It's a Vermont. Like, frankly speaking, Shaft can probably just run away at this point.
I don't think that Stalingrad can.
I mean, the Stalin is gonna happily sit there. He has 70,000 HP still. Like, in fact, I don't even think he's gonna be spotted anytime soon. Like, maybe when Marimu is gonna drive in his face, but
Vermont spot a plane, maybe.
not at this range. I think we just guaranteed us a map 4.
Yeah, we did. Time has ticked out.
Shaft goes for the counter on map 2 and takes us into a drawn-out series. Was a good one. No, what are your thoughts on that one?
Good early pick onto the daring. Pretty much secured B from the start.
I like that play a lot because, like, teams tend to just put a daring there, try to go for a contest if they don't really see anything, and Shaft just exploited the shit out of that. They literally waited for that daring.
The stuff happening at C was once again a bit Papega. Like the Vermont and Montana.
The Montana honestly threw. Charles Montana hard through there. He just needs to ram the Vermont there. He has no choice. Like, if he rams the Vermont there, this game is not even close. Like, Shaft already kind of decided to give up C at that point, right? Because they went for the counter rotation on A instead. So they would have A and B ticking. They give up C, so trading battleships on the C flank is totally fine. Instead, he just tries to go for a drive-by and just dies. I mean, Shaft won anyways, but it was weird.
Once again, we see Petro is just refusing to fucking die.
That Petro just didn't burn. Holy shit. I'm pretty sure Lulu is mad about his high RNG there.
Asbestos coating.
Like, I am 100% sure Lulu has been screaming now when Rainers did their post-game analysis that his fire RNG was fucking trash. Because that Petro did not have damage con, and he didn't catch hit single fire after damage con. And he would have died if he did.
Like Bison was opening up as well, for fuck's sake, and they still couldn't get anything.
I know! This is nothing.
This is why you take Demolition Expert. No, don't take Demolition Expert, please. Heavy HE.
That was a bit of a scam.
IFHE Des Moines. It would have felt better. It would have actually penned them, by the way.
Did it? Would it?
Yeah, they nerfed Petro's deck a while ago, didn't they?
Wait. IFHE Des Moines goes from 32 to what?
Des Moines has 203s. Pen is what? 1/6 question mark?
Yeah. It's like, it's 32, I think. Well, like 33-ish?
But
So
that would go-
25% of that?
I think he had 40.
Reaction body, okay. Never mind.
IFHE Des Moines. It feels better.
You're causing me pain.
Good.
It's not good.
Fine. IFHE, Heavy HE, Demolition Expert, Salem. Is that better?
I'm dead. Okay. I'm having a heart attack. No. If I see that build anywhere in KotS, I'm gonna retire forever.
Hey, you remember when I said you remember when I caused you trauma about the idea of a Swift and Silence Kremlin on the 10 line? And then what do we see? Brisk on everything.
Yeah, but Risk isn't Swift and Silence, right?
That was the old name for it.
Yeah, but Swift and Silence was a fucking 4-point skill with a drawback, I'm pretty sure, back then.
On DDs, yes.
Wasn't there a period where that existed for battleships as well? I can't remember, man. Brain is down the drain. So, how about we go to the map introduction videos and have a look what our teams banned in the meantime.
Sure thing, let's go. In the southern Arctic Ocean lies an archipelago of Caledonian granite. Frigid and foreboding, these frozen rocks and sparse fauna will shortly become unwilling witnesses to the rigors of naval combat. This is Northern Waters. Northern Waters is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, the B cap in the center, and C is on the right. Capture Area A is isolated from the map center by 2 large islands along the eastern edge. These islands provide limited cover for radar cruisers who may want to deploy nearby, while a narrow channel connects the cap to the middle of the map. In the centre of the map, Cap B contains hard cover in the centre of the cap for intrepid destroyer captains hoping to secure control. Just like the A cap though, there are islands along the eastern edge that provide at least some cover for radar cruisers to defend from. The scattered islands in and around Cap C create challenges on both offense and defense. Not only do they constrict the movement of battleships in the area, they provide places for lighter units to take shelter behind and launch ambushes from. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Northern Waters.
Northern Waters.
Or our bands,
And
but
our bands are Moskva band from Shaft and Harugumo band from Wayne.
Moskva, Hagumaru. Alright. So Club A is open.
The bear is indeed open, so is Gearing and Des Moines smoke screens.
Violent exploding on the 10 line, anyone?
Line.
We are at 5 hours and 20 minutes in the stream, by the way.
I know. My mind is. We could potentially be here for another hour, by the way. More than an hour, because there could be 3 more games.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, we can't complain about Rain and Shaft making it boring, because this series is as close as it gets. If you look at seeding for like King of the Sea, the regional seeding only looks at regional King of the Sea results, right?
What?
When you talk about seedings for teams in the regional tournaments, I think the seeds are only determined by the regional results, not international results at all, right?
Nah. Go look.
Why do you not know things? I thought you were like a King of the Sea enthusiast.
Look how enthusiastic I am right now, Henning.
You look like you are ready for the bed.
I am, man. Well, I'm ready to chill. I'm not going to bed, but I want to just chill, you know what I mean?
Was it a long day for you?
It was, yes.
Unfortunate. So you want just one of the 2 teams to just sweep through now?
No.
Quick games or what?
No.
No?
No. I want to watch good games. I am just also, like, ready to chill afterwards.
That's fair. But the teams are getting ready. We're missing 1 Shaft player. Let me have a look at the training battle chat.
Alright, lineups for this game. Amazing, Dastat, Antaro, Gang, Luca, Malamu, Shipshady, Autorius, Bison versus Deepest Dungeon, Dino Gaming, Eobard, Kimalil, Meduzco, Sando, Zill, Flow 420, and Vert. Looks like they're bringing in an extra destroyer for this game if Flow's back in, I think.
And we're waiting for official.
Yay! Enthusiasm.
I mean, I love the games. I just hate waiting between games.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue we have. Mostly because we're waiting for official to stop being nonsense.
Hey, we're going.
Yay!
We are going for game 3. Yeah, we still stare at loading screens. We are still staring at loading screens. Ah, there we go.
Welcome on into game 3 of our best of 5 international grand finals. 1-1 currently the score. The green team for this game and the northern spawn will be Rain, and they're going to be running Vermont, Des Moines, Petropavlovsk, Stalingrad, Marseille, Gearing, Yuyang, and Ragnar.
Interesting. Meanwhile, Shaft on the south side is running Montana, Vermont, Des Moines, Worcester, Petropavlovsk, double gearing, Daring, and Gdansk.
So yeah, they're bringing in an extra destroyer player, so yeah. Flow getting subbed in there. Right, so basically Bison is now doubling down. It's like, right, I've been winning these games through hitting torpedoes on cruisers. Well, and DDs. So now he's going to launch 40 torpedoes. Well, 20 instead of 15 from the Shimmer.
Yep.
Is he radar?
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Can't bring Gdansk because you have Wagner double Des Moines already. Very radar heavy lineup here from Wayne. Shaft
Right.
is bringing a heavy AP leg mod Petro, by the way.
Okay.
But this guy's gonna hit like a truck.
Yeah, I think was it just raw damage or is it improved dispersion? I can't remember.
I think it's damage and dispersion.
Oh Jesus. Okay. But you lose a charge of consumables for that. So this Petro is only going to be coming along with 3 radars.
And you also don't have reload mod / range mod, so
We're still going to be running a relatively standard build, no consumable mod shenanigans. Alright, initial deployments. Rain, over at the A cap, are going to be sending Marseille. B cap, we have Des Moines and Gearing, and then Vermont in support, along with Stalingrad going for the island. Then over at C, we have the Ragnar, Yuyang, Petropavlovsk, Vermont. That's like 4 radars that are going to be covering C. That sounds really painful to push into, which you're about to find out.
meanwhile, Shaft is sending a Gdansk fast into the A-cap actually. With the Petro behind him. Gearing Worcester going for a B smoke. And the Vermont behind it. And the Montana behind it as well, actually. Looking for an early salvo onto B, I guess. And Gearing, Daring, Des Moines are going towards C. Radar coming out from Wayne's Des Moines and mid picks up the Gearing, who is currently awkwardly sliding on an island, I guess. The Worcester is gonna enter radar range as well, and I'm not quite sure if he likes that or not.
Well, he's also going to be blocking in flow, so...
Radar's gonna be active for another like 17 seconds. That's a lot of time. Radar comes out from the Worcester in return, picks up the Gearing. But nothing more, and the Gearing just leaves radar range.
Well, here
Yeah,
come the
that's
Montana
gonna take-
salvos. Yeah. Montana,
Big
yes, I
Gearing,
just combined
actually.
them.
Gearing losing actually quite a bit of HP here. There's another radar coming from Artorius now, picking up the Gearing yet again. So Gearing taking even more damage here. He actually lost the prop to permanently. So yeah.
Ship Shady
his
just
other
got
tops,
Giga clapped.
and his other tops it has 500 HP. Oh no.
Oh no. Radar out
Shady
at
actually got
sea.
slapped hard.
Yeah.
Important to notice, Sharp just took the free A cap with the Gadans, and the Gadans is now just rotating over to B, and he has a Raider.
What
And he
wins?
could actually push
Marcy
it
versus Petro.
Usually the Petro. Maybe it depends. If it's like a bow on fight, they kind of just ram, but Marseille, like the Marseille does actually pen Petro Pavlov's armor with HE all over, so it's not that clear actually. Ship Shady got raided by the Gdansk now and takes even more damage, down to 5.7k. There's more blind fire coming in, and he actually beached and now has to dodge these tops. And I don't think he is. So that is just... Oh! They went out! He is gonna thank someone for that one. He gets away with his life, but that was close.
For now. Right, well, Luca in his Marseille is going for a walk.
Yep.
Deepest dungeon in his Montana is being murdered.
He's good. He's running his first year now.
Gang got a very aggressive Petro position there.
I wonder how effective the 4-point heal skill actually is, because we see a lot of battleships just dying before they actually get to use all their heals.
Well, it goes by potential damage, so it depends what's shooting you.
And Dino finds the Marseille that's going for a walk and slaps it for like 15k.
Gang catches Vert and a Petro Raider on the 10 lane.
Yep. Picks up the gearing, but only the Petro shooting him in that range. It doesn't really do that much. Gearing top is not connecting, however.
Well, you Yang torps towards Zill, see if they do anything in a second. I'm gonna quickly browse over the rest of the map.
Well, at least Vert is not gonna eat them. That's like the thing, right? If you know that you're playing against a Yu Yang, you can actually try to actively screen by your cruiser. If you're a Destroyer player. While if you're playing against anything that doesn't have deep water tops, you kinda wanna be more careful. Well, pretty static game so far. And right now, Shaft just has the slight point lead. But with the Marseille in the position that the Marseille is in, I'm not quite sure how long Shaft can hold on to A here. Pretty sure someone from Wayne's team is gonna walk into A at some point.
The Mine Raider comes out on the 10 lane, finds nothing.
Good Raider. He has so many ships in mid.
And the deep waters are coming.
Hydro is running.
It is now, yeah.
Should be good. Bison actually took the top himself here from the gearing.
Look at me, I am the torpedo boat now, says Vert.
And Zill does see the wall of torpedoes coming, and he does find the gap, so he is good. Meanwhile, we have two angry smoke screens in mid again. Shaft Stabbing is now going to try to contest the gap against Des Moines, Stalin, and a Ragnar. Good luck with that one, Chief.
Yeah, and also Malamu might have a shot at the booster of Kimilil here. I'm not sure right now. He was caught in the radar too.
He is, but I don't think he has shots. So Daring is gonna accelerate out of the radar. And he's gonna try to go in again. He's gonna get radar by the Stalingrad. He's gonna get out again.
And
He's
you
gonna
get
go
rid of
in
by the
again.
Ragnar.
Ragnar, and when you go in after that, and then the one has radar up again. So yeah, that's not happening.
Actually, I think the Ragnar's rotating over to A to take that.
That's fair.
And it should be able to get that quite happily. The only thing holding
And
him back is...
honestly, I'm a little bit surprised that Shaft isn't reacting to that at all.
Stalingrad Rainer comes out, picks up Gearing and Flow, picks up Daring, picks up Worcester.
Warrior's actually taking a big chunk here in his Stalingrad. He's getting Montana up his face. There's also a cross salvo coming in from the Vermont. Can he lock this? Not quite. The salvo appeared to be called as well.
Well, Dastat just bounced 4 shells on the deck of Kimilil.
That's an... Vermont doesn't bounce off of the deck of a booster though.
Pretty sure it just did.
Like, booster deck is only 30 millimeters.
I just saw the shells bouncing. It might have been... No, it was definitely Vermont shells. They definitely bounced off them.
Maybe he hit some turrets?
Potentially, yes.
Oh, Wagner's gonna go for the A contest here now. He is definitely gonna get radared here if he tries. Actually, Kadan's radar is down.
Yeah, but it won't be by the end of the cap.
Yep, 30 seconds.
There is, however, a large Vermont.
You might actually just hard spot the Wagner here, which is a bit painful considering there's a Vermont reversing in right now. There's the hard spot. There's the Wagner radar.
Which Medusko is in.
That's a big chunk on the Wagner. And the Gdansk does get out of radar range, so he's not gonna get Vermonted. And Gdansk does have radar available if he wants to use it.
Petra, on the other hand, is going to get Vermonted.
Ow. Marseille is also opening up on him.
Yeah, Petra's going to get down. I don't think he's out.
He's reversing on the border. He's not in hotspot range right now.
I think I just saw a health ball move.
They tend to do that, yeah. Yeah, Gdansk did radar and got some more resets on the Wagner, but not a lot of damage.
That's being bombed.
The Wagner actually just happily opened up here on the Vermont, and I don't think that Sando likes this.
I don't think Dastat likes this either. I think Dastat very much isn't going to like collecting them torpedoes either.
Oh no.
Just one. It's fine.
It's not. It's really not fine. Damage con is down now. He has a heal in 30 seconds, but he's getting shot by 5 ships.
Montana's on him. Gearing was even on him. We have Worcester raining down on him. Daring is raining down. The other Gearing might even open up. And the mine is... Oh god, yeah, that Vermont's not having a good time. Permafire on the center, sorry.
Is he safe there?
Barely. He's not spotted. The shells are still landing. If they shift X on that, they'll still have shells.
Uh-oh.
What's the uh-oh?
Oh, the Montana salvo didn't do that much. Okay. That looks spooky. He does find that he is. He's not gonna burn out at least. But yikes. So Shaft is answering the A rotation from Rain with a C rotation. And apparently just a Vermont kill they're gonna get.
Well, Kimilil just lost a lot of health being broadside that Stalingrad there. And the Vermont salvo's coming in too. And there goes the Vermont. Kimilil lost half his health for that though.
At least he still has heals available, so he can heal a lot of that. And Gearing now contesting seas, being raided by the Yu Yang. Ugh.
Gets the
So
research.
does have to give up that contest. Wayne still didn't get A, by the way.
Yeah, welcome
They're
to
just getting
Gdansk.
they're just getting reset constantly.
Yeah,
I
but they've
think with
been
the
blocking
Wagner
points.
in the A cap, yeah. With the Wagner in the A cap, I think they're finally flipping it though.
They've been blocking points for so long that Rain are actually like gonna overtake them, even with a ship down.
Yep. However, Shark is taking C now, and there's nothing Wayne can do unless they want to int a ship into C for no reason.
Or into ship into B. Amazing is making a jump here. Montana's just shot at him.
Didn't do too much apparently.
It's a bold play. But what's really going to fall him or do anything to him?
I mean, as soon as he reaches the island, he's probably gonna secure the B cap, which forces Shaft to make a play here.
Well, Vermont salvo's coming in. Yeah.
Curious might be taking a lot of damage from the servo. Never mind. Stalin armor working as intended.
They need to somehow get through the Petrov gang on C. And that's going to take them a while. Because look how far away they're getting zoned out of all the caps right now.
Gang is very killable.
You say that, he's Petrov.
Yeah, but if enough people shoot him, he's gonna die. I mean, right now he's getting shot by a booster. If he reverses, there's a daring shooting his side.
Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't
currently
even have a
blocking
radar
points still,
anymore.
though.
He's definitely just soaking up Shaft's time. I think his job is literally just get us as much time as humanly possible, because this game is not gonna last much longer.
Yeah, Reyna taking 2 points to 0, two caps to 1. Well, now that gang's out though, and it was 2 caps to 0. Reyna comes out from the Des Moines in the middle, finds only the Montana.
That's actually a good info radar, because now he knows that there's nothing coming for the B cap right now.
They're starting to
honestly,
farm
Shaft's
Malamu.
Shaft's Forster is too far out of position here. Like that Des Moines movement into the B cap was excellent. I think that might have just won me in the game.
They still can't kill that Petro.
Yeah, the pet was refusing to burn again.
Vermont took a top, but again, it's only a Gdansk top, so it's not the end of the world, and they're not going to kill this anytime soon. Like, Petro, Vermont, and Gdansk are trying their hardest. Like, they're rotating Darkest Dungeon over here as well, and he's not going to be able to do anything here. That's going to allow the Des Moines to safely rotate and maybe even help out over at C to further delay.
Yeah, the pet should just go down here, finally. Hello, please. Stop being a petro. There you go. Vidusco taking a big chunk there on the A side.
He's
They're
also on
trying
double
to
fire.
farm down Malimu, I think.
They've been trying to for a while, it's just not working for them. It's like mod Petro's out of heals, by the way.
Yep. He still has all his raiders. Didn't need those, and the Vermont is just leaving. He's out of here.
Montana, on the other hand, is not leaving. He's entering. They're going to force the Ragnar
time,
out.
though. It's 2 more minutes. He's also brought it to the Stalingrad, and the Stalin is just gonna happily take the shot. I'm pretty sure the Montana's speed chain now, because he overturned to angle that Stalin servo.
They're trying to farm the Amazing
Long.
out, but... Yeah. That's full health Des Moines. And you have
The
no
Mon
heavy...
The Mon is not that tanky. Like, in 1 minute, you can totally farm out this Des Moines. Like, your Wooster's gonna have an angle soon as well.
So does the Vermont, because he's actually left his rock. But he's
Yeah, this Des Moines is just... This Des Moines is basically gonna die instantly. So, Wayne is just throwing ships at their problems right now. Which is working out about as well as you could expect. Another ship goes down for Wayne. And it's only 1 minute remaining, and what is Shaft gonna do? They're up 3 ships, but it just doesn't matter.
Deepest Dungeon's dying.
Yes. He's one of the only ships that could actually like do something meaningful, but he just goes down. Now Artorias is being the next farming target here.
They can actually kill
him in 30 seconds. They
That's
can kill it as well.
But that's still not going to be enough.
It's 25 seconds. They need to find kill in 25 seconds, and there's just nothing there.
And Taro, maybe? And Taro? If the Dusco opens up, can they get this? 10 seconds? 10 seconds? Not gonna get it. He's gonna reverse into these torps. He's gonna die from the oh, he didn't take the torp. Okay.
Well, Wayne takes that one just by virtue of having caps.
Points just ticked away from them.
Like, look at the scoreboard. Shaft is up 3 ships, and they just lose because they just can't get into caps. They just took way too much time everywhere. And in the end, kills aren't winning you games. Points are. At least in competitive. And randoms, it's a different story. In randoms, people like to die.
Well, not having the Montana die there might have helped.
I don't think it would have been enough.
I think it was, because they got both the kills onto the Des Moines and Stalingrad.
They're actually possible. Well, Wayne is now up 2-1 because of this. They are on match point for the series.
$17,500 on the line for the winning team. $10,000 for the runner-up. There's a difference of $7,500 there, by the way.
It's quite a bit of money for every player, right?
Yeah.
Alright, for map 4, we're going to Sleeping Giants.
Aw. I wonder if there's like a map introduction video for this.
A colossal battle between opposing fleets will soon unfold here amongst the waters of the East China Sea. The residents of these islands will shortly bear witness to the thunder and flash of combat, and only one team will sail away victorious. This is Sleeping Giant. Sleeping Giant is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, B is in the center, and C is on the right. Cap A on the left is fraught with danger. Previously located in the Thunderdome, the new cap location has an island on the left side that provides limited protection for both teams, while on the right side, the Thunderdome can provide cover for radar cruisers. Any team looking to take the cap will now have to gain control of both sets of islands in order to hold it. In the center, capture area B is just as perilous, as it is now smaller than it used to be. Completely open with plenty of places for radar cruisers to hide nearby without being spotted, it's commonly left uncaptured until the mid and late game. Cap C on the right may be the most treacherous. Originally centered on the set of 4 islands to the left of the cap, which provided some cover for a daring destroyer player, the now wide open cap will be challenging for even the most skilled of teams to contest and hold, unless they gain control of the island chain near the center or the Ocean of the 10 line. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Sleeping Giant.
It's Sleeping Giant yet again.
So, Gearing Man. Clever.
Right, gearing ban from Wayne. Is that their plot to make Shaft play Harold Gomo, which is more susceptible to eating tops?
Yes. 100%.
Is that the secret strat now?
Mm-hmm. Couldn't see Bison in a shimmer.
Oh no, please, no. We don't have to awaken strangers by, saying shimmer too much.
Is it like when you like say it with mirror 3 times, strangers just appears behind you in full cosplay?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm terrified he's gonna magically just somehow join our voice call.
That'd be great.
It'd be
Well,
terrifying.
we're not sitting on a Discord server, we're just sitting in a private call, so
We
that
are.
would be really odd.
Would be.
Like on a server, you can always just pay Pega some permissions and someone just randomly joins. Why are we not sitting on a server?
So people don't randomly join us?
I mean, fair enough, your streaming channel is just open for basically everyone.
It's not.
It feels like it.
No, it's open for people with a role.
How many are there?
Maybe 10?
Fair enough.
Good conversation we're having here. I'm gonna run a commercial.
I am just mentally gone, okay? Like, I completely zoned out right there, if I'm being honest. We were waiting for official again, so understandable. It's like the most mind-numbing experience ever.
For that amount of money, Rain can buy Katakami. Understandable. This honestly just seems to be a case of who ints harder sometimes. It is the internationals after all.
Yeah, you might miss that because it's like kind of EU only, but
What can I say?
see, the script was mostly followed.
Well, you say that, and then we ended up with a Shaft Rain final.
That's why I said mostly.
Yeah.
There are some problems in the details, but I don't think we really care because EU is like taking top 3 anyways.
My stream is now cresting over 6 hours, by the way.
5:56. And after this game, yeah, we're gonna be well over 6 hours. Holy shit. I did not expect this day to be that long.
No. I'm waiting for official.
Yay, official.
Mm-hmm. On the plus side, we might not have to ask Stoss to start early.
Yeah. Fair enough. Like, you can literally just start on time and it's gonna be fine, right?
Mm. Well, it depends if we go to game 5 or not.
I mean, when does it usually start?
7:30, I think.
Surely Stadsblow can start like a bit earlier, right? Like, I'm sure he is listening to one of us at least. Surely he can start a tiny bit earlier, right? Surely.
We're going. Game 4 of the grand final between Shaft and Rain. One map
Rain
to take it all for Rain.
and Shaft equalize again.
So, green team for here on the northern spawn in this game 4 will be Shaft on Sleeping Giant. They're going to ring Vermont, San Martin, Des Moines, Moskva, Haragumo, Delny, Ragnar.
The south side, we have Rain running double Vermont, double Des Moines, Moskva, Shimmer, double Haragumo, Gdansk. So it is actually the same strat for Rain, right?
Yeah, I really hope that Shaft don't try to pull the same strat they pulled on this map, where they completely abandon A and just give up completely control, because... yeah. Alright. Builds. Bert, AFT, RPF, no superintendent on his Haragumo. Delny, Fearless.
Yeah, same black mod Shimmer again. However, I can already see that the deployment is quite different. So that's gonna be interesting to see. In fact, this might actually be a little bit of bait for Shaft. Like, just trying to bait them into thinking that they're running the same strat with the same lineup, while actually playing a very different strat. So how are your initial deployments looking?
I'm just looking at the build one. Okay. Alright, there we go. So, green team, Shaft, going to be sending over the A cap. We have Delny, San Martin, Vermont. We saw them put this deployment over there previously, didn't we? And then Moskva are going to be probably taking the north of the B cap island, just as a radar bot. And then we have Des Moines, Haragumo, Ragnar. Isn't this a deployment that PDA ran, actually? A 3x? Because this Des Moines position is the one that Kinnymod used before he went on his little adventure and died.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Alright,
So Wayne is sending the Shimmer, Des Moines, Harugumo, Moskva, and Vermont towards A, or is the Moskva actually going for the small island rotation here? Because he's not looking like he's doing that. Gdansk is just gonna sit in mid for the B contest with the Vermont behind him, and only Harugumo Des Moines going for C. Okay, Moskva's turning in now. Okay, he is going for the standard position on the 4 line. I was wondering.
Yeah, you just take the safe approach to it, because you don't want to be spotted on the crossing in front of 2 fucking Vermonts.
Good enough.
Shima actually gets here faster than Delny, by the way.
Oh, these tops.
Mm,
Oh, these tops.
Whoa, boy.
Delny is actually turning out already. I think he's actually fine.
He's drifting. He's drifting. Look, he's...
And his gap is big enough. He is spotted by the Shima as well, so he knows he's there. Is it
The
an
countertops,
RPF
though.
The Delhi countertops. We're looking at this one top. Nope, he is dodging that one. No early top hits here. And the Shima is just gonna reverse into the A cap here.
Delny might get trapped there.
The angry smokescreen train on the 10 line has started. Just blind fire being exchanged. It was active, so I imagine Lulu is gonna dodge this eventually. Shima was forced to leave A because of a Moscow radar. That radar's gonna go down soon.
Yeah, Sam Martin will be in position for the reroute, although. However, Des Moines and Harugumo looks kind of scary over there right now.
Yep.
Ooh,
Shima's
that's
touching
jumped.
the cap now. There's the smoke screen for the Des Moines from the Harugumo. Radar comes out from the San Martin.
Delny might get the pick.
Delny
of the
spots
Harugumo.
the Harugumo. That is an interesting find here.
And he's turning broadside to Sam Martin. Sam Martin's just out of radar range, though. Just out of radar range.
Yep. But the Des Moines is not out of radar range to the Delny. And the Vermont did not have a cyber for amazing because he was bloom spotted.
Still in radar range, by the way.
Yep. It's a long duration 10 cam radar. And the Delny was deep. Finally leaves radar range, but that's a lot of HP gone for the Delny. And in the meantime, Bison just happily just reversing into the A cap again, and I think this time he's gonna get it. Yeah, Moscow radar is gonna be in time.
Sando now going to be the focus of the Des Moines ire. Rain start ticking points.
Yep, but
Lulu.
Rain's getting pressured away on the other side. Lulu is again being caught. This is not the first time this happens with Lulu specifically. Like, the smokescreen fades and he's just immediately caught. He actually needs to open up here in open water. This is gonna be a lot of damage on him. Now on a double fire, running a heal as well. Damage con is out. Harugumo smoke comes out now. He does go dark. Do any of the residual shells get a fire on him though?
No.
He does not get set on fire. The monster was landing
Way off.
wide.
It was blind. Maduzko and Vert taking a little bit of a tickle for this. And Lulu is not in radar range anymore of that cap. That's a defensive smoke, not where they want it to be. So the Ragnar and Maduzko can quite happily take that.
That was a smoke to save your Des Moines. But then again, this was Wayne's kiting flank to begin with, so
Looks like
they did
Downey's
their
rotating
job.
over to B to try and take
They,
this, by
they,
the way.
they delayed C long enough that they have the points advantage from capping A.
In fact, Delmy might be walking into a trap here.
Yeah, we see a simultaneous rotation here. Wayne rotating the Shimmer over to B and Shark rotating the Delhi over to B.
Maduzko! Okay.
Were there some tops?
Yeah.
Did he eat one?
No. Very nearly did, though.
He did pop a heal. So he was... Like, usually when, like, some ship with a heal, that's holding the heal, pops a heal the moment a top arrives, he's, like, not sure he can actually dodge that one.
Yeah, and that heal might be the difference between you flooding out instantly or not, or having the alpha survived. Argumo, Vert, and Zill in his domain gonna be redoing their smoke now. Gonna be gaining a little bit of ground back. But Basti and Amazing over on the one line are gonna be able to gain so much ground. Radar comes out from the Moscow of No Name Lord at the
Doesn't
bottom
actually
of
catch
the.
anything.
He gets the Moscow of Lucar.
I mean, that's not anything. He knows that guy's there. And I guess Luca has to, like, tank a little bit of a monster over here. That's a good chunk, but not too much.
Dalny knows he can't contest this now, though.
I mean, he can't try to bait the Vader out and then recontest. Just the question of, is it worth it, and do they have to do that? I think the answer to that is, they kinda have to do that.
No Name Lord's poking forward now. Come on, Salvo. Yeah, junk.
Lucas is being farmed, and
Yeah.
farmed, and farmed, and farmed, and farmed.
And Vermont's
But-
looking over here as well. But no.
I mean, he still has Vader range over B, so he can just reverse further and further. The Vermont is probably looking for a angle here. I'm pretty sure he can lob this already.
The Vermont has lobbed it a couple of times already. Unless you
Okay.
mean the other Vermont. You mean Sando. There's the radar that we were talking about.
Yep. Donnie is trying to go into B, gets Vader immediately. Question is, are there actually resets coming? Because Luca probably doesn't really want to poke this. He's trying to do it anyways. For all those resets, he actually misses his first salvo. Goes for a second one, but this is a lot of damage on him. He really needs to be
Only on one.
careful.
Well, Shaft should be able to take B.
Yeah, now that the Moscow Raider is down, I don't think anyone else has an angle on it, so... Shaft will take B here. However, Wayne is re-aggressing on the C-cap. The Shimmer
Wait,
would
oh.
all the way back to the C-cap and is just now taking it.
And they have Zill and Vert spotted hard right now. A lot of shells coming in. Smoke's not ready for
Oh,
another... Now it's ready.
So he took a big chunk there as well from the Vermont, I think. Smoke is going up, so Zil should be okay. So I'm gonna like his HP, but he should be okay at least. But Wayne is just taking C here in return.
And now their Vermont's getting farmed too. Deepest dungeon.
He still has the HP to play with, so they're probably not too concerned about him yet. But the fact that they just lost C is really bad. Like, this is your 5-ship flank and you're just losing it like that.
Meduzco, torpedoes.
That's a lot of tops. But I think Mirasco is already out of all of them.
His deepest dungeon, though?
I don't think... I'm not sure if the Shimmer Tops actually have range for that. They do, but I think he's also away.
That's going to force him in the middle, which...
Got kind of forced into the middle already because it's got shot by everyone.
The rain now taking 2 caps to 1. This is looking quite painful for Shaft. Managing to lose both A and C is not good.
Yep. And I don't think there's a way back into A for them. And with your Vermont and Des Moines facing towards the B cap, it's gonna be hard to reorient them for C. So
You have a
I don't know what
Ragnar
to do
here, but you're getting contested by your fucking Gdansk. Where's the Gdansk for... Oh, they didn't bring one. Okay.
They went for Wagner instead. Those two are mutually exclusive.
Okay, so what can Shaft get done then?
They have to go for C. That's literally the only thing they can do. A is a death trap. A is a death trap waiting to happen, especially since now Wayne is just putting up a smoke screen prematurely here. They're just waiting for someone to walk into that.
No Name Lord's caught in the opposing Moscow's radar and has reversed very far off his island. A little Vermont tickle onto him.
I think they want to rotate the Moscow towards A and go for A instead.
But that's
with
going
the
to give
Moscow,
up
they
B.
can maybe do something. Yeah, the problem is also it's gonna take a lot of time still.
We got 3 minutes. And Meduzco just ate a Shimmer Top.
There it is. The Bison Special. Which is what I'm calling it now. Just topping DDs with a Shimmer.
And now he's spotted. Oh, so Eobard spotted by the Shimmer.
Yeah. What's the problem? Like, what's Shaft gonna do here? All your DDs aren't really cap contesting DDs like that. Like, your Wagner relies on being able to wader opposing cap contesters away. Lure is taking a bit of damage here, but...
Yeah, but he's getting chain smoked by Haru Shimmer.
Yep. There's some tops heading for the Shimmer and the Harugumo. Shimmer spots 1. Delny is being spotted again. And is being forced away.
Tops are expiring. Well, they're going for the resmoke for Zil with Harugumo. Raider comes out from the Des Moines, finds the Shimmer, that's about it. And he's just going to leave.
The Shimmer is gone, yeah. San Martin is walking into A right now, so they're at least blocking that.
Bold?
Yeah, the problem is there's a very, very, very angry Vermont coming.
Yeah, there is. There's also a cross map Vermont too. And he's managed to beach himself awkwardly on this island, because this island doesn't deny vision. So this San Martin position is not maintainable at all, not remotely. He's going to die. Moscow and No Name Lord rotated over as well, but I think it's too late to save the San Martin, unless you get your Vermont in front of it somehow. A tank, but... The mine's opening up as well from kiting angle. Amazing. But there's like cross-map shots coming in from Dastat too. Like, look. Dastat salvo goes short, but still.
I mean... How is this Martin still alive?
Bullshit, mostly.
I mean, Short already put more ships into the 8,
Whoa.
so it's never gonna start ticking. Harogumos ends up dying on the 10 line just to continuous spam after being caught, I think. Shimmer, Bison's Shimmer actually went down to 1.5 KHP in the meantime. Now, there's a fight breaking out on the sea cap. Lulu is actually spotted again at 19.5 KHP in his Des Moines. He needs to be a bit careful there.
Now the Gdansk smoke to re-smoke Lulu. San Martin finally died, and that's it.
San Martin dies, and that ends the game because Wayne was too close to 1,000 points. And with that, we have our champion. And it's gonna be Wayne. Congratulations. They're taking the series 3-1. And you are just speechless or something.
Yeah. That was King of the Sea. What can I say? Rain will be... Rain are our international champions and our EU champions.
Well, good job. They're already taking home 17,500 US dollars.
And Shaft?
And Shaft? Yeah, 10,000.
Yay!
So, I mean, good job to both of them. But I think Wayne was deservedly the winner here. I don't really like Shaft's strategies here, and Wayne consistently just outpositioned them, got more map control, and just choked them out.
Alt heading.
So congrats. Yes?
That was King of the Sea.
Yeah, it's over. 4 weekends full of gameplay.
And now we have nothing for the next 6 months. Well, we might get a classic.
6 months. I know you have 6 months of random battles.
Yay!
Oh no. Where we have submarines, CVs, shimmers for 17,900 HP, and instantly dying German battleships.
Yeah, that's about right.
Isn't that great?
Also, Kitakami.
Oh my... Right, Kitakami exists. Oh no. Anyways... Games were good. I like those games. And I'm done.
Yeah, I've run out of brain cells. We're run out of brain cells. It's it.
I'm done.
Yeah.
We're 6 hours 20 in. It's over. It's Jova.
Jova.
It's so Jova.
Right, well, Henning, thank you very much for joining me for casting King of the Sea. It's always been a pleasure. I will see you again for the next fucking tournament that we have, whatever the hell that is. Probably some cursed format.
I'm probably just gonna appear on a random screen from you.
That too, yeah. Next time I need somebody to help me with my CV.
I can't believe I put up with that.
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
Like, I can understand if you do 5 to maybe 10 CV games for charity, but every single one?
I know.
Anyways, that's it from us for today. This was King of the Sea. This was Painzer. I'm Quaggas, or Quagsire of the Pond, depending on who you ask. And you will see us in our individual streams. So, goodbye.
Bye.